Hi, everybody. So we're going to look at our grammar pages 12 and 13. We're going to start off with adjectives. Adjectives are words that tell about a noun. So a noun is a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. And adjectives describe those nouns. They answer questions like how many, which one, what kind. If you look here in the box, it says, for example, they may tell the color, number, or size of an object. Olga gave me 2 flowers. So flowers and Olga, those are both nouns. There's nothing in front of Olga, but what about in front of flowers? Yeah, 2. It's going to tell you how many. She tied them with a pink ribbon. The only noun we have is ribbon. So if you look right before that, it's telling us what color the ribbon is. So which ribbon, what kind of ribbon? It was a pink one. She put them in a small vase. Again, vase is the only noun. The adjective is going to come right before the noun. And here we have small, so it's telling you what size it is. Olga is a kind friend. So Olga, friend, those are the nouns. There's nothing telling us here before about Olga. But here in front of friend is the word kind. So how is she as a friend? Telling me what kind of a friend. She's a kind friend. So in these first 3 sentences, we need to circle the noun and underline the adjective. If you find the noun first, it does make it just a little bit easier to figure out where the adjective is. So number 1, I am a skillful runner. So we're looking for a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. It's frequently something you can touch. I is a pronoun, so that's not it. I am a skillful runner. Runner is going to be our noun. So I'm going to circle runner. And then if we look right in front of that noun, so it should come usually right before it, and it's going to tell us about the runner, what kind of a runner I am. I am a skillful runner. So we're going to just underline skillful. All right? Let's look at number 2. Same thing. I like to run in cool weather. I like to run in cool weather. So the noun here is weather. And then, oops, I'm going to circle that, sorry. And then what is the word, what kind of weather is it? What are they using to describe the weather? Cool. We're going to underline cool. Will you run 1 mile with me? Oh, we have a couple of pronouns, but there's only one noun in this sentence, and it is mile. Will you run 1 mile with me? So what word comes right before the noun, and does it answer how many, which one, or what kind? It does. It tells you how many. We're going to run 1 mile. If you need to pause, you can. I'm about to move the page, so I'm going to have to erase this. So if you need to pause to catch up, you can pause right here. Okay, so down here, we're going to underline the adjective in each sentence. And then we're going to circle whether the adjective describes color, number, or size. So now we're going to underline the adjective. And then underneath the sentences, we have to choose, is it about color, number, or size? So which one, how many, what kind? There are 4 kittens in the basket. All right, there are 2 nouns in this sentence, kittens and basket. is there anything that tells us about the basket? Is there anything that tells us about the kittens? Yeah, tells us there are 4 kittens in that basket. So there are 4 kittens. Is that the color, the number, or the size? Yeah, that's going to tell us the number. And finally here in number 5, the orange kitten is purring. Orange kitten is purring. The only noun here is kitten. What word is telling me about the kitten? That's right, orange. The orange kitten is purring. Color, number, or size? Orange. That's going to be the color. Okay. So nice job. Again, if you need to, you may pause here and finish. Okay, moving on to page 13. Now we're talking about adverbs, and adverbs has that word verb right in it. Adverbs tell us more about the verb, the action words. So they give details about how, when, or where. Usually, the most common adverbs are how. How did you do it? So here's our examples. We sing loudly. A lot of times adverbs are going to have that ly at the end. We sing loudly. That's telling you how we sing. So sing is the verb, loudly is the adverb. We sang this song before. This one is telling you when, and it's telling you when you sang. We sang this song before. We stand here. That's going to tell you where we stand. Our teacher stands nearby. That again is telling you where. Where does she stand? All right. So the adverbs go with the verb. So here we're in these first 5, we're going to do the same thing we were doing on the last page. We're going to circle a verb and underline the adverb. So we are looking for that action word. We visited the zoo yesterday. So what did we do? What's my action? The action is that we visited. So I'm going to circle visited. And is there a word here that tells how or when or where? Zoo is where we went, but that's a noun, okay? That's a place. How, when, or where we visited, it's going to be yesterday. That is telling when we visited. We visited yesterday. The monkeys played happily. Okay, what was the action there? Start with that. Played, that's what the monkeys were doing. And do we know anything about how they played or when or where? They played happily. And just notice there at the end that ly. It's turning the word happy into an adverb. So it's happily. The snakes moved slowly. Okay, what's the action? What are they doing? They moved. So that's the verb. Now, how or when or where did they move? Slowly. And again, there's that ly. The ly is a good giveaway. We watched the penguins later. We watched the penguins later. What did we do? That's our verb. We watched. So that's our verb. Is there anything that's telling how we watched or when? When did we watch here? Later. We watched later. Good. Mom waited nearby. All right, what did she do? What's our verb? She waited. Let's circle waited. And then how, when, or where? Where did she wait? She waited nearby. Great job, everybody. If you need to pause to catch up, you can do it here. Okay, we've got 3 more. Here, we're going to underline the adverb, and we're going to circle how, when, or where. So what is the adverb telling us in these sentences? Number 6, I always eat lunch. Okay, so what is the verb? What's the action here? Eat. And is there something that tells how, when, or where I eat? Always. So I'm going to underline always. Does that tell me how, or when, or where? That's when. I always eat. When do you eat? Always. I always eat lunch. Number 7, let's eat here. We have that same verb, eat. So is there anything that tells us how we eat, when we eat, where we eat? Here. And what is that telling me? It's saying where. Where are we going to eat? Let's eat here. Good. Finally, I eagerly bite the apple. So what's my verb? What's the action here? What am I doing? Bite. I bite the apple. Is there a word that says how or when or where I bite that apple? Oh, and there it is, that L-Y. Eagerly. I eagerly bite that apple. Is that how I bite it, when I bite it, or where I bite it? That is how. So good work today, everybody, with the adjectives and adverbs. You can pause the video if you need a little more time to catch up. Bye.